Hello. Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Sobriety Sundays. Sobriety Sundays is a series that stems from 2020. During 2020, we had a series of 21 videos where we were practicing mindfulness and meditation and just like lowering the anxiety overall within.
Yeah, so why we started 21 Days of Sobriety, it was to take care of ourselves, man.
Yeah.
And it was to inspire and to encourage and to hang out with you guys, and work on ourselves together, really. So during that 21 days of lockdown, we'd all never experienced the pandemic, we'd all never been in that state before in our lives. And I think it caused a lot of anxiety for a lot of us. So we started just fooling around and making a couple of videos talking about mindfulness, talking about meditation, talking about clearing your mind out. And we really enjoyed it. So we're back.
So to explain the name, I mean, Sundays are for self-care and Sundays are for music and they're for naps and reading,
And good loving.
Yes. And the sobriety part of it has nothing to do at all with substance, and everything to do with sobriety of the mind, being present, focusing on self, confronting self, having those conversations you really don't want to have with yourself, and like just taking the trash out and making your mind a safe space to be in. Because oftentimes the mind is a very powerful place, and oftentimes we let our minds run away with us. And Sobriety Sundays is just going to be aimed at keeping ourselves sane, making ourselves a safe space,
Yeah. So we'll be doing our housekeeping.
Yes.
We'll be making sure we clean out the mess from our minds. We'll be making sure we leave our minds pure and safe and comfortable for us to be in.
Yes.
So today's form of meditation that we'll be practicing is manifestation.
My favorite!
All right, so manifestation is basically taking a theory, it's taking a thought, it's taking a piece of your imagination and writing it down or experiencing it or thinking about it to the point where you materialize this thing that you've imagined being a part of your life.
And most times I think people think manifestation is linked to only physical things, and that's not the case. You can manifest a feeling, you can manifest the type of relationship you want with someone in your life, by either writing it down, visualizing it, just sitting with the emotions and the thoughts, So you can bury something that you've written, you can put it in your cupboard, you can burn it, you can write a song about it. It's up to you. Manifestation is just such a personal process. We will share our personal process with you guys, and hopefully you can find a thing or two within our process that you like. You can share your process with us. We are always down to learn something new.
Yeah. So step 1 of our process is like getting like a container or a little box. So this is 2021's little box with 2021's little dreams that we're gonna burn.
Yes.
So there's a couple of things that we've actually written in here that actually have come to fruition, which is quite beautiful.
It's amazing.
There's a couple which haven't come to fruition yet, but we're gonna burn them and send them out there and get new ones for this year.
Yeah. And it's important, it's important for you guys to understand that sometimes when you manifest something, it doesn't always show up the way you expected.
Accurate.
Yes.
You might ask for an iPhone 13 and get an 8, but you got an iPhone.
So you need to understand that these relationships and these feelings and these things that we wish for our life don't always manifest the way you expect them to, but you're most likely going to be better for it.
Yeah.
So just keep your ear to the ground, man, and listen and feel and understand and follow the signs, and it's going to be an amazing process, I promise.
So firstly, we're going to mark this box before money starts burning.
Yes.
We're going to mark this box with who it belongs to, what it's about,
Yeah.
Something to remind us every time we see this box, what it is we're working towards.
Yeah, and the burning for us is a symbolization of fire. It's so powerful and so ferocious. It has this power to just wipe away and to clean, and we've been doing this I think for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
And just the burning to us symbolizes the new, the fresh,
the letting go,
man, letting it fall to ash, And I think for us that's just been a beautiful cleansing ceremony and a reflection ceremony, because it allows you to see where you come from, where you've been, and allows you to redirect your goals for the next year. So I'm going to take a couple of these and I'm going to burn them, and Mfumo's going to get into like the second part of our process of how we actually go about manifesting these dreams.
And I'm going to share a micro poem.
Yes!
All right.
Are everything.
So here's one that I really liked. It was physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual health.
Oh, yes.
And listen, 2021 was brilliant.
Yeah.
I really felt myself grow. I felt myself letting go. And I'm in the best physical shape of my life. I started jogging. Yeah, I think this came to fruition.
Yeah, we had amazing health this year. I think health is something we often take for granted, and it should not be taken for granted. Without health, we're not moving left, right, or forward, you know?
Yeah. Okay, this one we haven't reached yet. I'm not going to let you know. I'll let you know when we reach it.
Yeah, because it's coming. It has
It is. All right. Just share a few of you guys. Okay, this is about, our podcast. And this is about our podcast becoming one of the most formidable podcasts in South Africa.
Yes.
I don't think we're there yet, but I think we've really covered some ground with our
Yeah.
podcast. I think it is a beautiful space, and I think it's a podcast that many people enjoy. So, yeah.
And by the way, we're back with our season 3. You guys will be seeing that as well. We'll share all the links on our platforms with you guys. So this has been an exciting time for us.
This is about me getting my diploma in copywriting. And I'm halfway there.
Yes.
I'm halfway there. So 2022, let's get it.
Let's get it. All right, step into the second part. Just I guess, let them know how we move about.
All right, let me share the micro poem first.
Okay.
All right, so our micro poem is about manifestation, and it's about, trusting yourself that if you plant the seed in your mind, if you plant the seed in your spirit, you will see it come to fruition. So this is episode 1's micro poem. Mastering the art of balancing dreams between your teeth and unwrapping a vision with your tongue can lead to a tomorrow in which you will pluck the sun from a garden where you had only sown a ray of hope.
I love that.
Right? It's so pretty. All right, so now we're going to go into the process of how we, cut up our pieces of paper and get them into the box, basically, for the new year.
Yeah, and I think this is a personal process, but Mfuma and I have just found a way to do personal with each other. This is something you can do with a best friend, with a partner, with a family member that you trust, or you can just engage in this alone. Find a quiet space where we have plants and candles and an incense and all the things we love around us, and just sit and be in a quiet space with yourself. And be as honest as possible, the sky's the limit. Be as specific as possible with your dreams as well, because
if you want 1 million followers, ask for a million followers.
Don't ask for 100,000 if 1 million is the goal, so
don't be afraid to be stupid. No one is gonna open your box.
Yes,
so be as dumb with your dreams
as crazy as possible, and then just watch the magic happen. We are almost halfway there with the burning as well. I didn't do the best job, but hey,
burn them. I think this is such a beautiful process, man, the burning. It really, you do feel, yourself letting go of what it is that you wanted. We don't stay the same, and we don't always want the same things. And what's important last year is not always important this year.
True.
So to let go of what was important last year, to let go of maybe what didn't go your way, and to also burn and give back, to yourself.
Yes.
And I don't know, man, it's so cleansing. It's cleansing for yourself, So yeah, we're going into 2022's dreams. So I'll give Fumani a few of these.
Thank you.
And I'll have some of my own. And we basically take little strips of paper that we cut up and we write down our dreams and what we would like to accomplish in the year. Be very specific, guys. It's important.
Yeah, I was just about to reiterate that. Be as specific and as thorough and as crazy as possible. Don't forget to write about the love you want to feel, the friendships you want to attract,
the career goals, the stages you would like to see yourself perform on.
Absolutely, be crazy about it. See yourself as the best version of yourself. There's that version of yourself that you feel like you're 3 minutes away from reaching. Write about him or her. Or them.
All right, guys, so we're going to get into our homework. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 1. Yes. And we would like you to do your housekeeping as well. Let us know how it goes. Yes. Let us know how you've dashed this process to be one of your own. Yeah. Let us know which parts you liked. And let's share, let's grow, let's clean out. And let's have a good time.
And we're really, really looking forward to engaging with you guys. And I kind of want you to read the poem again before we go.
Make sure you keep spending Sundays with us.
Yes.
Okay? It's about growth. Okay, the micro poem. So this is episode 1's micro poem. Mastering the art of balancing dreams between your teeth and unwrapping a vision with your tongue can lead you to a tomorrow in which you will pluck the sun from a garden where you only had sown a ray of hope.
It's Sobriety Sunday!
It's Sobriety Sunday!